Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Ambitions. I do hope you're having a great day today. There's a couple of things we need to do. First and foremost, I've got a bunch of pips here for some candidates. Now, the security guard thing, that's going to happen. I asked Anderson to find me some security guards, and I already hired one, and I need to train them because they're pretty lowly trained. They don't have a whole lot of skill, but I'm trying to find where the hell they are. Where the hell did they go? Oh, it's over here. Tracy has 27%. It's not great. She is going to be taken under the HR manager's wing, and she will eventually get better. But the other reason I'm training her is because I don't have the security guard's locker yet. So that's going to arrive tomorrow morning. We'll have the locker installed then, and then she can go ahead and have that. I don't have a uniform for a security guard yet. So I figured what I do is I'm going to go with Char Security. I'm just going to go with Char Sec. That sounds fine. And the new uniform for Char Security, we are going to have you guys looking professional AF. No, I'm just kidding. we're gonna go with just black, and then I want you wearing the vest. Yep. And we're gonna go with hats. Yep, with black and red, I guess. I'd like to do red and blue, but I can't do that. Comfortable shoes. That'll be you. For the gentleman, black shirt. Yep. Black dress pants is fine. Vest. Give me the hat. Yep, same thing. And you're going dress shoes. Now I'll give you comfy shoes. You don't have any dark colored comfy shoes though, so fine. It is what it is. That's the Char Sec uniform with security vest, okay? And that's what Tracy's gonna wear when she's on duty. So there she goes. As far as the other candidates go, we have a lot of different skills, like purchasing agents, for example, is what I'm looking for right now. Right here, yes, purchasing agent. So Lisa is a new employee type that we're going to have very soon a use for. This is a purchasing agent. And what we're going to do with the purchasing agent is get them in touch with Seaside International so that we can import food in at much higher quantities, and then we're going to be storing it in our warehouses. So how are the businesses doing, right? You might be interested to know, how much money are we actually making doing this stuff, right? Well, Char Fast and Fresh at its best day, which I believe is day 45, was the best day for my earnings ever, had 15,500 of profit in that day, which is great. We have 13.5 yesterday. I ran out of soda, so it tipped it a little bit. Char Shack is actually doing quite well. All right, it's contributing. Okay, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's contributing. Okay, and you can see we can break down sales. The headphones are a hit. People are liking them. People are buying them. All right, left and right. We have had, as far as I can tell anyway, a little bit of theft. All right, we've had a little bit of theft. I actually going to say 0 because I was looking at this. We've had a little bit of theft. Okay, day 44, we lost $766 worth of product. Day 43, 531. So we've lost over $1,000 in inventory, yet it is still profitable so far. We're gonna change that when we get the security up, because at the moment, right, it's average. We got to get that. That's what the security officer is for. And as soon as she's done with her training and I have that security, the locker and stuff, we'll be ready to rock and roll. Still in 20th place. We're getting there, all right? William, I'm coming for you, all right? Weekly income is at 234,000 here. I'm up to 118. He's got 9 businesses in a high-end district. I've got, 2 businesses, that one of which I just opened, and I've got half of what he's doing. So I think we're being efficient with things right now. And as far as pricing goes, I'm undercutting all my competitors. Although they are lowering prices on me, they're making me lower prices. So there was a while there where I wasn't selling any French fries because my price was still above $7 and they lowered theirs to $6.60. I had no idea. I mean, I was selling them, but like not very fast. So I've lowered it down to $6.50. So I'm trying to keep myself, competitive with them, right? I'm trying to just kind of, I'll charge as much as I can, but competition does what it does, right? Checking in on Char Shack, we got a couple of things we want to look at, okay? First off, the headphones are a big hit. They're selling pretty well. It's over half of our sales are the headphones, which makes sense. It is also the lowest priced item. we still have no competition at all for all 3 things that we're selling. Now, I want to take a look, though, at the insights, because we also never have more than 1 customer at a time in this store. It's very low volume. So I don't care about hitting this current customer capacity. I don't care. What I want to do is bring in more people and sell inventory. So what I'm going to do is I have the rhythm by tray over here, and I think I like kind of how things are organized, but I'm going to change a few things. This table, we're actually going to change this to the other earbuds, all right? And when we change it to the earbuds, now we can at least sell that type of product. We can sell that thing. It's going to lower our customer count to 10, but like we never get that anyway, so it's fine. I also have the Artie smartwatch, the Artie Fish smartwatch. I have some of those in stock too. Oh, at least I thought I did. Wait a minute. I thought I had some of those in stock. Apparently I don't. Hang on. Type of headphones. There's another thing I have in stock, and I'm not sure. Oh, it's the Artie Fish phone. Okay, we have the Artie Fish phone, not the watch. Let's change this back to Zonovan smartwatch. Actually, you know what? Let's just change this to the phone. Yeah, we're just going to change this to the phone. So we're going to say this product is now the Artie Fish phone. There it is. And then we want to go like that. Okay, so now we're at least able to sell those lower tier items, okay, in this area, because we're not getting the customers coming in to hit that limit anyway. So for the earbuds, the lowest market price it says is $159, but that's what it set ours to. I can go $199 with it. I know I have competition. The demand for this is like 30%. It's not that high. So let's just see what our competition is doing. 202. Okay. Well, then $199 makes sense, doesn't it? Artie Fish phone is currently at $799. I believe the lowest price. Okay, it's a little higher than I thought it was. We'll say $865. So let's go $849. So we'll sell those for cheapest as well. We have them. We've already purchased them. We have the inventory. Let's move it and see if we can't hit 2 customers in the store at once, huh? Crazy. Now, this store has also experienced some theft as well. We're doing really well here, but if I click this, we're going to see losses to theft. And yesterday was 0, and the day before that was 0, which is great. Day 45 was awesome, but day 44, day 43, and as we go back, it's probably more, but I can't go back any further than that. We have some losses to theft. It is costing us. So that security guard is going to take care of that problem. That's my hope anyways. The security guard will take care of that problem once they're done with, well, I need to go to sleep. I'm not gonna, no, don't do that, right? Your house is right across the corner, right around the corner. My God, I can't speak. Today has been a long day, recording a whole bunch of big ambitions, man. It's been really fun to get back into this game, you know? It has been an adventure. It takes a while, though. It is not a game that happens fast, at least not when gameplay happens pretty slowly, but I'm hoping to, the cuts that I'm making and everything are hopefully speeding it up for you guys considerably. At least enough for you guys to have a good time. We've received a new message from Sharon. Does she want health insurance? I'm about to give them health insurance, so I'm okay with that as long as she says bronze. If she's like gold or something, I'm gonna throw up in my mouth a little bit. What does she want? What do you want? You want gold? God, no. Not gold, Sharon. You don't need gold, Sharon. Oh, man, that sucks. That's so expensive for me. Where is she? Can I see her? She's at 80% satisfaction. Now, if I hit both of these, can I at least keep her happy? Will her mood drop? I mean, she's got HR helping her, right? We got HR managing this employee. I can give you, I was going to give everyone bronze. I was going to literally, everybody was going to get bronze. But now you're telling me, I mean, I'm not good. I'm not giving everybody gold. That's not happening. That's a big NO there. All right. This is a stack of shopping baskets. Yeah, I got them in my apartment. All my excess stuff, I keep it in my apartment. Like this trash bin here. Just keep it in the apartment. It's fine. I need to keep my happiness up. Does that mean working out? I got 2 days left in that. Watching television will help. I'll just go like this. We're going to watch a little bit of television. That'll help my mood stay up there. I'll just do it 5 hours. It's fine. Okay, stop, actually. Shipment to Essentials Appliances has landed. So we need to go over there really quick, actually. Because that shipment is my security locker. And so I can get that installed, and then my security guard will be ready to rock and roll, hopefully. She's almost done with her training. She's got to be getting pretty close. Oops, where am I going? It's out at the curb, man. All right, we got a security camera. I have a second camera because I figured maybe that would help. So we're going to put one camera right over like this. Another camera back in the back of the store is going to be over like this. So we got double coverage on cameras. 2 cameras in there. I mean, that's crazy, you know? We're just getting crazy now. But if we do move to another store, we're going to want 2 cameras anyway, so it's fine. And then we have the security guard locker, and that's what goes in the back room here. We can place this. I was hoping it would just go right here. We have... What is that? Nope, that's not what I want to do. Bring that... No! Stop it! Oh my gosh, stop it. Oh, wait, is it already changed? Wait, it just changed. Didn't I just change something to the headphones? That's the rhythm headphones. Party phones, Zonoman. Yeah. Weird. All right, fine, whatever. Thought I had changed something. Anyway, I'm trying to get the damn wall out of my way. There's something right here. What's this? Rounded shelf. Oh, okay, the cabinets and stuff. All right. Let's get this stuff out of here because it's really confusing having it here. We'll just pop this in the back of the vehicle here. And then we have some paper bags. We're going to be fine. I'll just pop this in there too because we can. Hand truck will be in there too. Okay. So I did get that installed, right? The thingamabob is installed. The security locker is back there and it is installed. Okay. So where is my security guard? She has 3 hours left in her training. And then Padawan will grow up and be big and strong and hopefully stop people from stealing shit. I'm at 45%. I need to do that. And it's worth it too, because you're gonna pay, you know, the security guard takes about the same as everybody else does as far as wages go. So you end up paying them, essentially you pay them less than 2 weeks than one theft of a phone is gonna cost me, right? So like it's definitely worth having them. So we're gonna take you, we're gonna put you on Char Shack. And you want to be full-time, which was by design. I want you at full-time too. Go to the schedule. We have a security guard locker. There it is. We want our security guard to be there every single day. Yep, we're going to just get you every single day. Hopefully, you will do this every single day. If you ever take a day off, it might cost me money. But I might need a second security guard just because of the hours might be too long for her to be here every day. So it looks like 48 a week. That does count. Nope, it's going to be longer than that. Yep, now it's going to be too many hours a week. So let's say we could just close the store on Sundays. We could. 48 is pretty intense. Or here's the thought. I could get a second security guard because there's other ones available here and I could just do that instead. Lisa Mobley, full-time. Yeah, I can get 2 full-times. Let's just do that. We'll hire Lisa as well. We're going to get her to be in uniform. Charsec, there it is. And then we'll go back over to our schedule and we'll just kind of swap out. We'll say Sunday is going to be Lisa. There we go. Saturday will be Lisa as well. And we're basically just going to have, I think, you know, maybe we'll do Tuesday as Lisa. Give you guys a break, you know, everybody needs a break. And then Thursday, if I take Tracy out of here though, then they won't have full-time hours anymore. So what I could do is maybe make Lisa work half the day here and then Tracy works half the day here. And now we've got 36 hours on Tracy here. And then now when I take her away from Thursday, it goes into 28. Interesting. Now they're 28 both. So neither one of them are going to be happy now. Are there not enough hours? There don't seem to be enough hours in the week for both of these guys to work like that. So the only thing I can do in that situation is extend the store hours. So that's what I'll do. We'll have Lisa work most of the day this day. Tell you what, it's actually easier, I think anyway. Which one did I just do that in? Yeah, right here. It's easier for me to just do this. Okay, good. So we now have everybody, Terrence is working freaking overtime here. He's not going to like that, but I'm going to get Consuelo to help him out. So now my security guards, maybe they just work half shifts like this. Cool. And then maybe we take you off of this one. No, I get it. Okay. Hang on. Take that off. There we go. Now take Lisa away from that shift. That gets you 30. And then Tracy, your hours extend to here. So now Tracy and Lisa both have full time. Outstanding. So cool. You guys are just going to share every day. I guess that's fine. And then Terrence, I think Tuesdays are going to be Consuelo. There we go. And then Thursdays will be Consuelo. There we go. That gets you down to full time like you want. And I get halftime for Consuelo. And, he's not going to have the no afternoon shift. It's not going to happen. But ultimately, that's going to get us a security guard in our store really reliably. Yeah. So why don't we, oh, that was the wrong time to eat, wasn't it? Sure was. That was the wrong time to eat. We're just going to sleep till Sunday. Cha-ching. Almost $20,000. Yeah, we're up to 93 grand now. So I want to sleep just a little bit more. Doesn't matter. Let's watch the television instead. I need the places to be open. So let's just get businesses to be open. That's good enough. I need to, actually it's Sunday, so they may not be open. I wanted to call the health insurance manager who can totally help me out with this. I would like a new partnership. The hospital doesn't close on Sundays. It's a 24-hour thing. Carol Scott. Everyone under your charge is going to have bronze. Okay? That's what we're going to try to do. Except, we'll prepare the partnership and send you the details of the offer as soon as possible. Expect an answer in 1 or 2 days. Okay. So they're going to assess the situation and come up with a number for me to tell me whether or not I can afford it, pretty much. I'll be like, hey, by the way, it'll cost you this much. And then I'll either say yes or no. We need to get you to have the new employees under your charge. There we go. So she can have up to 30 people managed here, which is pretty good. All right, I want to see my security guard. Oh, actually, one last thing I got to do, right? Unless I already did it. Security guard, both of you should be wearing the uniform. Yep, okay, good. Let's see what that looks like, having a security guard. Do they go out in the front of the store or inside the store? It looks like inside. Are you here? Are you? Oh, there. Yep. He's right here. He's just hanging out back here. Now, what's my... Aha, good. 55% only good? Wait a minute. Hiring a security guard only gets me 10 additional percent? What's the matter? Maybe these things need to be closer together. Is that it? I don't know. It says 55%. That sucks. You kidding me right now? Wow. I mean, these are like really crowded. They should be able to. You should be able to do it like that. You shouldn't need to be that, far apart. That's odd, man. Only 55% right now with a secure. Oh, you know what it probably is. Hang on. You know what it probably is. I mean, I don't know if this is the case, but I imagine it probably has something to do with the fact that their skill as a security guard is low, right? They're not very good at their job yet. We need to get them better at their job, and then their rating will go up. Man. All right, well, I mean, that's what we get, 55% by having a security guard. They're not going to get any better at their job unless I give them the practice, I guess. Cool. Next thing to do then. Let's talk about warehouses. Yes, let's talk about warehouses. I want to go to the map for that. So, warehouses. In the past, I've had 2 playlists, right? And in the past, what I've done is I've made... I'm getting speech blocked by this song. I wish there was more songs. I get it, because you don't make these games and stuff for us, content creators. I get it. But I really do wish there were more songs that had no lyrics. And one of the things you can do in the game is put your own music in. I may do that because it is quite difficult for me to talk over some of these songs. It is just, you get speech blocked. Okay, so let's talk about warehouses, right? So in the past, we've had 2 playlists. I've always chosen warehouses first that have, or at least I've recommended choosing warehouses first that have 2 parking spots. They are massive. You can have a lot of pallets in them, and that means that these warehouses can serve many, many stores. With one warehouse that has the I1, with one I1 warehouse, basically, you can service like 25, 30 stores. I think you can. 20 stores probably, right? Reasonably. And then with the H1s, the smaller ones, you pay less per day to have it, but you're significantly limited in what you can do. Not only in the number of stores, because you only have one bay, but you also don't have nearly as much storage as well. Now, you could argue that having 2 separate H1 warehouses is still good. And I am arguing that because you pay less for the rent right away, and you don't need another one until you grow too far. And then you need another one. You can just expand to a smaller one from there. My thing, though, is it's kind of a pain in the ass to move from a small warehouse into a big one, or to have any of your products shift in their purpose. So in other words, if I want to repurpose a warehouse that's small and I want that one now to service many more stores, I can't just easily move that inventory to a bigger warehouse. I have to do it myself. And that's a pain in the ass. So I think because of how much money you make per day, it is completely worth it to go like the big at the beginning and just have it right here, 131. Then the next consideration is what's going to be stocking the warehouse, right? We have to put the pallets in ourselves, but we also can buy resources and put them in there ourselves too. I'm going to have all that stuff managed by the docks. So I don't care whether or not I'm close to this building. Otherwise, I'd say, if you're going to be doing it yourself, try to get maybe this one. Or where is it? Right here, this one. Because then you can just, quickly whip in and drop the stuff off yourself, and it's no big deal. But, and then your warehouse is like really close to your stores too. But I'm going to have it all done by my partners over there. So I'm going to take this one. It's an I1 design, so it's got the 2 parking spots. You got a whole bunch of space to work with here. And it costs 131. I think this is the cheapest I1, I believe anyway, this is the cheapest 2-bay warehouse in the game, is this one here. Total payment to start is $52.61. We're going to go ahead and rent that building. Now that we have this building rented though, okay, we have 2 slots for drivers. We're going to need to hire drivers. We're also going to need to provide vehicles for those drivers. The other thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need a purchasing agent, and we're going to need a partnership with one of the suppliers that are over there. So I'm heading over to Seaside Internationals right now to go ahead and get started on that. But the other thing I need to do before I can even make that is I need to have a purchasing agent. I happen to have a couple of candidates here. Gerald Stouffer, he's 59, 52, 23, 30, actually 37% at 23 is like really quite good for a candidate. You're going to charge me 43 an hour. Yeah, I mean, I think you're the overall best pick for the job, honestly. Lisa. We're going to hire Lisa. And what we're going to do with Lisa is we're going to put her as a purchasing agent on one of these computers. I'm going to stick her over on that one, I guess. She's got 40 hours a week, just like Carol does. And now I have access to her as a purchasing agent, which I can then work with Seaside Internationals. Now, I could just call them. We tagged up, right? So I should be able to call them. Yeah, right here. So let's call them up. Oh, it's outside their business. It's Sunday. Shoot. I need to do something today. You know what I can do today? Here's what I'm going to do today. I'm actually really close to having a big truck, though. Right? I mean, look, I got 88 grand. I'm really close to having a big truck. But it doesn't matter. We're going to go over to our warehouse right here. Set this as a destination. We're going to head over there. Let's get maybe some faster music going, I guess. I don't know. I don't know which one I want. Here, right here. Rock Station. I like it. We're going to head on over to our warehouse. I'm going to drop this vehicle off so you can kind of see how that works. But the other thing I'm going to need now is the green salad. They have some good ads here, man. You done a great job on the ads. I'm just saying. They're awesome. City Workforce. Also closed on Sundays. Man, I'm never going to get Can we just do away with this whole like closed on the weekends thing? Can everyone just work every day, please? I know it's not very fair, is it? All right, so we're going to pull this vehicle into this. I mean, I have 2 parking spots. You can see the green squares. 2 parking spots. We're gonna want to back in. All right, we're gonna want to back in just like this. We go like this. Here we go, and that brings us into this bay. We can bring this vehicle all the way back like this, and just like that, we are ready to rock and roll. We can park the vehicle. And now, if we do that, this vehicle gets assigned to the slot for this warehouse. Now, the one downside right now is I actually have stuff in the back of this vehicle. So that's no good. We need to get it out of there. But we can easily do that because we have, we backed it in. We can do it from back here. So I'm going to take, oh, there's already a hand truck in here. Good. We'll take the paper bags, the cabinet with drawers, the rounded shelf. We'll have all these things with me. And now I have now assigned that van to this warehouse. I don't have any logistics people yet, so I can't really do much with that. But we do have, it's updated right here, and now we need to hire drivers. It's Sunday, so I can't do that, I guess. But we're gonna look to do that soon. These 2 purchasing agents can go away. I don't need them on my list anymore. I think I'm good on security guards now too. We'll get rid of that. And then we've got 2 customer service positions that, you know, we found some people who want no evening shifts on this one. This one's got no complaints and no skill, and actually 20 cleaning skill. That's not too shabby. We could give them their part-time is what they want, right? We could possibly hire them to the char shack and just have them clean all the time. You know? I think, because I don't have anybody to clean that store, and I have to keep going in there and doing it. So James Ray, you know? James Ray. I'm thinking, Mr. Ray, that you're going to go on the cleaning station, and I'm going to have you come in at the beginning of the day. We're going to go 2 hours every day with you. I think that's good. You're going to just come on in 2 hours every single day to clean this store up, and we don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah? That'll take care of it. I don't even know if that's 2 hours. It might be 3. I'm just going to do that. It's probably 3. Well, no, it's 2. I can count. If I really take my time, I can count. There we go. Okay, so James, you're in for 2 hours. Well, apparently not. All right, here. There we go. 2 hours every day. That gets you a part-time job, 20 hours a week. You're just cleaning the store at the beginning of every day. And now I don't have to do it. That makes me happy. All right. Let's see. Where the heck's... Oh, right. I was like, where's my vehicle? I just dedicated it to the warehouse, right? So I have no vehicle now. But, you know, the thing is, I could have a vehicle. I could, right? I could have my none of it. And I think I want to go get my none of it. So the first taxi cab I see, I'm going to stop, and we're going to head right on over there. Well, depending on whether they're open or not. Are you guys open? No. Well, shoot. Just nobody's open on the weekends, I guess. Fine, whatever. I'll just walk myself home and sleep until Monday. But I'm going to get myself a none of it. That way, I can travel faster. I have almost the same storage capacity. And I finally get my auto park, which is going to make me happy. I'll be right back. Gotta tell you, I am really looking forward to having my none of it. Oh, I love this SUV. It was so much fun to drive before, and it handles real well, and just it's got all the right features for me, right? That auto park, it's gonna be exciting. I got a contact here though. What is this? Ray Serta. So yeah, Rosalinda wants bronze health insurance now too. All right, let's head on in. And we're actually going to slow the time down a little bit. Whoa, that's the wrong command, isn't it? Sure is, right here. It's going to slow this time down a little bit so we can take a look at these cars. And, I mean, I could get anything in this place I want except for the big thing on the pedestal, but... actually, I'm not sure I could get one of these. Can I? I don't think I could get... Yeah, they're 222 or 220,000, so I couldn't get one of these little sports cars here, too. The Vord Pony, Jeez. No auto park on 187,000. Jeez. I'm not sure about that, man. Ferdinand, 112. No auto park at 130,000. Pass. Nope. This is the car we're getting right here. This is the UMC none of it. And it is glorious. And honestly, I think I'm just going to keep it in black because, I don't know, there's just something about driving around a black SUV. It makes you feel important. Purchasing. There you go. And we have... Oh, owning 2 vehicles gives you an achievement, huh? Or a personal goal, I guess. Sure. There we go. Now we're going. That's right. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Now, this thing is much faster than that van, so we should be able to cruise through this. But it also means... I mean, look how fast this is. It's just... But it's got the auto park feature, right? So we can hit auto park now, and it's just like going to put us right in where we need to be. So I'm loving that. This is going to make things way easier, and we just get to move a lot faster. Oh, man. It feels good, man. Feels like we earned it, you know? So Jesse, full-time person. I only have 1 day to figure this guy out. I think I'm going to pass on that. What I want to have, though, right? I need to get the warehouse and stuff set up. We have a purchasing agent now. That's good. Now what we need to do with the purchasing agent, of course, is set up that contract. So let's call, now that it's Monday, we can get them. Hopefully they're open. Yeah, 8 a.m. So let's call Seaside Internationals. We're going to set up a new partnership, and we're going to give it to Lisa. Lisa, you're going to work with Seaside Internationals to bring us all the goods. But in order to bring us those goods, well, we kind of need a lot of shelving. So I can go in and do something like this. Let's go with 15 pallet shelves for now. I have enough to actually buy the stuff I'm buying, though. We're going to go with 10. 10 pallet shelves delivered tomorrow. Should be good to go there. All right. And we're going to have them delivered directly to the warehouse. Good. That's going to cost me 25 grand. Okay. So the next thing to do, now that we have the pallet shelves, is I also want to give a call to our, not our rivals, city workforce, right? Yes. And I had purchasing agents done before. Now what I want to do is get a new campaign for logistics managers as well. And I'm going for Char Incorporated logistics managers. And give me a few candidates. Give them to me quick. I want to start this right now. So we'll try to get 5 people within the next 24 hours. And then we'll have a logistics manager in our HQ. And that can be who manages the connection between the trucks and whatnot. Speaking of the connection with the trucks, at Industry Recruitment, I need you guys to find me a driver for the warehouse, don't I? So delivery drivers, give me like 6 drivers today. That's fine. We're just gonna go all out with this, man. We're gonna get this done as fast as we can. Oh, you have no idea how awesome it is to have a fast vehicle finally. It feels so good to drive around. Again, if I actually do hit something, though, it's incredibly expensive. So I just have to make sure I'm not hitting anything, though. But yeah, I got 18 storage space, so it's not the 20, but it's basically the same. But way, way better at the same time. Oh, the handling is good, too. Way better than that van, man. Super good. All right, I'm going to try to... There's the restaurant. So I'm going to kind of just park out in front of this, I think. Oh, what's that? A barely accessible space that I'd have to parallel park in? What a drag. Done. We are in. Oh, feels good. Okay, so I have to... real quick. So I want to go to my headquarters here. Yeah, actually, let's do this with the radio on. And it's... I kind of miss it all of a sudden, you know? There we go. All right, so let's go to right here. So Char Incorporated right here. We want to go to the purchasing agents. And Lisa, because she has a contract with Seaside Internationals, we can go ahead and order stuff from these guys. Now, there's a minimum order of $4,000. That's not that bad. I actually thought it was higher than that. So I'm pleased to see that it's a reasonable thing. We can either do a one-time order or we can do an auto stock every day or every 3 days or every 7 days, right? And it kind of just depends on what your budget is. So if you want to be buying every day to hit a certain stock number, you can do this, or every third day, or once a week, right? It doesn't really matter. In my case, I'm just gonna do it real quick as once a week. I have time to build up money at that point, and I can just, it's auto stock. So it's gonna try to, it needs to order enough product to hit the minimum order number. So for example, if let's say I only have one store, which is what I have, and we sell enough product every day in that one store to equate to about, let's say, $1,200 worth of product from Seaside Internationals. If I had this on auto stock every day, it would not order every day because it won't hit the minimum order number. It's not going to order until the stock reaches a point in which it can actually spend $4,000 at least to restock it. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to hit every 7 days because I don't think I'm selling enough product for that to matter right now. These are individual numbers, not packages. So we're paying 13 cents per bag, that kind of thing. I also need to designate a warehouse for these to go to. So I'm going to say warehouse one. We're doing pizza as well. Burgers, yes. French fries, yes. We're not doing fresh food, not doing frozen food, no croissant, no cups of coffee, no salad. Now, I could do salad in my fast food restaurant, and I almost always... I've only done 2 playthroughs, but in both of those playthroughs, people have always told me to put salad in my fast food restaurant. The demand in the garment district for salad is in the teens. Okay? I have 6 competitors selling salad in the city, and it is very low demand. I have no interest in entering salad. There's plenty of healthy alternatives around. I'm going to focus on the things that can make me money. Soda can is right there. Donuts are pretty high demand, but we're not doing those yet. Same thing with cupcakes. Bags of apples, pears, bananas. These are all for fruit stores. Ice cream is what I'm looking for. And finally, the chicken kebab skewers. So that's what we're looking for. Now what we got to do is figure out how much do we want to have in stock. And I'm going to go low for this because I'm only going to have a few pallets. So for now, I'm going to say I want 5,000 in stock. This is what's in stock in our warehouse, not in the store. Okay? So this purchasing agent will buy things to go in the warehouse, and then the logistics manager is responsible for taking it from the warehouse to the stores to keep the stores stocked. Okay, so hot dogs, we're just gonna go with 1,000 for now. Pizza, we can go with 1,000. Burgers, we can go with 1,000. I think probably just 1,000 on all these things, right? We could just see what that's gonna cost me. So far, we're over the minimum now, so it's gonna be fine. But soda cans will go probably 2,000 with these. We go through a lot of them. There we go. And then we want to say ice cream. We'll go with, let's say 800. We're not selling very much of that. And the skewers, let's go 1,000. 1,000. There we go. So I think that's it. So our total to order to get this into the warehouse. Now the thing is, we don't have any pallets in there. So we don't want this order to happen yet. So even if I do a one-time order or whatever, it's not a good time to do this because it's going to do it on the next day and then every 7 days after that. And we don't want that. So I'm not ready to order this yet. But when I am, this is what I would end up ordering. I have to wait until this is the problem with Auto Park 2. Here's the other problem with Auto Park. I'm not going to be able to get out. Oh, shit. I'm not going to be able to get out of that spot without damaging the ride. You know what I'll probably do? Here, I'll try this. I'll just be in my store for a little while, all right? Maybe I'll clean it up a little bit and, maybe the traffic will switch up. Maybe we'll get... I need to prompt a skip time is essentially what I need to do in order to get everything to refresh. So probably watching television is how I'll do it. But I'm going to go ahead and clean the floors, then watch some television. Actually, just watch the television and see if that does it. So we'll say I want to watch television for like 2 hours. Skip time. And we'll go outside and see if the parking spots move. There we go. All right. So we'll just get out. That's fine. And now we can back up. There we go. I don't want to damage my new ride. Let's keep this thing at 100%. Pristine. Okay, that's what we're looking for. All right. Absolute pristine. You asshole. I knew that was going to happen. I was like, you know what? I'm going to say all this and somebody's going to merge right into me. I know it. Still at 100 though, so I didn't get punished for it. I don't know how, but I didn't get punished for it. Can I park here? I can indeed. Bing. Beautiful. You see how good auto park is? It's so good. I'll be right back. Okay, I was just exercising and a notice came in. We have our response from the healthcare insurance manager. And bronze price per employee is going to be $8.97. Ugh. After some internal discussion, this is the best offer we can come up with. Please note that we have a minimum requirement of 10 clients for our services, and therefore, even if your manager is handling fewer than 10 employees, we will still charge for 10. Bronze insurance it is. Everybody's got bronze now. So everyone that she manages, everyone that is covered, that she's, that is assigned to her, all of them have bronze insurance. Okay. So even if you didn't ask for it, you have it now. And the people who wanted it right here. So Rosalinda wanted it. She now has it. That's going to make her very happy. Good. She also has her cleaning skill getting trained up, which is interesting. I didn't realize the cleaning skill was going to be trained by HR managers too. I thought it was only a primary skill thing, but I'm happy to see that it is not just the primary skill, because people like Ray Serta with 40 cleaning now, that's fantastic. Maybe you could, clean and then you'd have a clean work environment. And I'm just saying, you could. Anyway, I'm going to let it run for a couple days. I need money. And then I also want to see the pallets and stuff need to come in for us to do it. And I also need to get a response from my, employee hunting, right? I'm trying to hire people. So all those things have to happen, and I will just work on my own happiness for a little bit and then go to sleep and wake up the next morning and have everything given to me. That's what we're going to do right here. Wake up at 7 a.m., feeling good, $18,000 more dollars in the bank. Wouldn't it be nice to wake up every morning to $18,000 more dollars in your bank? I mean, I'm telling you, I get it. There are people out there who make like $1 million. $1 million a day. All right. Those guys, I don't even know what that kind of money means. All right. But I'm telling you, it'd be awful good to see $1,000 a day. Even, if I was making over $300K a year, I got to say, I'd be content with almost everything in my life, I think, at that point. All right. We're looking at the delivery at 10 a.m., right? So that's what we're waiting for. I'll see you over there. I gotta say also, the music and the radio and stuff, it's stuff I can just jam to, man. I could. Like, there are some seriously good bangers on these radio stations. I hope he continues to expand upon them. And the one thing I'd really like to see on these, I know I'm just like sitting in the car right now. The one thing I'd like to see on these though, I want to see like a talk show. I want like a morning news program kind of thing. Like the local one we have here, and I think he is nationwide pretty much, is Mojo in the Morning. Like, love him or hate him, he's got some things that I'm not a fan of, but like for the most part, it's entertaining to listen to him, right? And like a morning talk show would be awesome. I'm just saying. I think so. Also, the None of It was notorious last time we played with it, and this time as well, for just like sucking down gas. It goes very quickly. I'm already at 86%. I'm pretty sure every time I hop in the car, look, 85. Just sitting here, I lose 1% per hour. Just sitting here, listening to the radio. So this is much more expensive than the van is when it comes to gas as well. Yeah. All right, 10 a.m. is what we want. I've just been sitting there jamming to the radio. So we're looking for my warehouse, which is way over here. It's right by Ica. So I just got to remember to myself, if you want to go to your warehouse, go to Ica, which is the same warehouse we had in the last playlist, because it's the best warehouse to have as far as I'm concerned. It just works real well. Is it this corner? Yeah, this corner right here. Let's turn left. Don't hit me. I'll be fine. I'm going to park myself, see? All by myself. I didn't need your help. This is not free, is it? $5. Wait. I can fix that. Excuse me. 1 second, please. We'll just park at Ica. Absolutely free. Yeah, I'm driving around in an awesome black SUV with auto park from the from Manhattan Luxury Autos, but I don't want to pay $5 for parking. That sounds like me. I'm pretty cheap that way. All right, take the hand truck. Come on out. And we want to grab as many of these pallet shelves as we can. And now that we're going to have pallet shelves in here, we can go ahead and get that order in. So I'm going to go with over here, purchasing agents. Here we go. Here's the list of all the things I want to have in my warehouse. Although I'm kind of thinking, actually, we're going to change this. I'm going to go 5,000 on the hot dogs. Let's go 4,000 on the pizzas. Those are pretty expensive. Burgers, we can go with, let's say, 4,000 on the burgers. They're not as popular. French fries, we're going to go 6K because they sell like crazy. Soda cans, we're going to go like 10K because they sell like crazy. There we go. And then ice cream, we can bump that to 1,000. Yeah, we'll bump that to 1,000. It's fine. And then chicken kebabs. Let's bump that to 2K. You know, we'll put the ice cream at 2K as well. That's more around what I'm looking for, okay, for my first order here. And we'll have an auto restock on this every 7 days, let's say. So we're going to order. The next delivery will be the next day. So it's going to come in at 2 a.m. on day 52, so on Wednesday. And we'll have that go. So that's going to be the order that we're going to lock in, okay? Now, we can always cancel it and modify it, but we risk also postponing the delivery date, too, if we do it too late. Okay. I think everybody is assigned to the HR manager. Yep. So logistics managers, I should be getting a call anytime now. Maybe it's in here. Yeah, here we go. So we have some delivery drivers we want to get. Blaine Rushton. I love it. A driver with the name with Rush in his name. That sounds like my kind of guy. Already starting at 40%. You're hired, buddy. There's my delivery driver. And then I want a logistics manager, Claire Stafford. I like your last name. You know, I'm a fan. I know you're not in Detroit anymore, but we beat you, so we feel better. Anyway, Noel Hernandez. Man, I think I gotta go with Noel because Claire is getting close to retirement. Okay, I don't want to. I'm sorry, I'm not ageist or anything. It's just I don't want to like start paying for your retirement and all that stuff. I don't want to start doing that, dealing with that, and having to replace you that quickly. So it's okay. You're fine. You'll find another job. I'm sure you will. Logistics manager, Noel Hernandez. You're my, you're my guy. A man named Noel. Interesting. Okay. I go to swore it was a woman. I mean, I assumed gender. I'm sorry. Okay. I did it. I did that thing. I admit to it. Okay. Where is headquarter HR manager? Right here. I need to add both of those people to the HR manager. They all have health insurance now. You're welcome. So the pallet shelves need to go in here. And I'm going to bring it all the way. I don't know why I don't know why I'm moving physically back here. I don't actually have to come back here myself. So that was just a silly thing to do. You don't have to be physically nearby where you're installing it. Just have to move your camera. It's fine. And then we'll go like this, and then a little bit more. There we go, and done. You see how much room we have in this warehouse. It's a lot. There's a lot of room, and we will fill it. As we play through the game and we get more businesses and have to have more product in stock, all those types of things, we are definitely going to fill it. No question about it. We might even need a second warehouse this size at some point. But for now, 10 pallet shelves will hold us over for the one business that we have. You can store a lot of products in a place like this. Lots and lots of products. Okay, and then I don't know if I'm going to have that van in here for very long. Because the van it's nice, but I mean, once I get to the point where I have more businesses, I'm going to want to switch out that van. The red van that we have assigned to the warehouse, right? That's what the driver's going to use. We're gonna probably want to switch that out for a truck, like a big truck, like one of those $98,000 semi-truck looking things. Because if I go to, I don't have a logistics manager yet. Excuse me, I sure do. Blaine Rushton, I have to sign into the thing. What does a delivery driver wear as a uniform? Whatever default is, it's fine. I don't really think you need a uniform, man. You can wear whatever you want, all right? Unassigned, no uniform. You're driving a truck, okay? You get to wear whatever you want. Noel, though, you're going to be working in my HQ, so you're there. Okay. Outstanding. So I need to go into my HQ. Let's go schedule. There it is. I need to put you, Noel. You're going to go right here underneath Carol. So now you're assigned. Logistics manager's here. You're going to be added to warehouse 1. And then we have 2 drivers. There we go. We need to assign the driver as well. So for that, we're going to go to our businesses. We're going to manage drivers. And Blaine is going to go on the UMC Desert. That's right there. So now we have the driver. And with that driver, we can now take that driver. And it says we can deliver up to 2 destinations. So 1 van gives us 2 destinations with this logistics manager. We can add a destination. We're going to add Char's Fast and Fresh. And this is where we determine what we want to keep in stock. This type of store is selling burgers, french fries, hot dogs, pizza, soda can, ice cream, kebabs, and then the paper bags. We're not selling salad. If the demand changes, I'll add it. But otherwise, I'm not dealing with it. It doesn't matter. So burgers, how much do we want to be in stock in the store? All right. And this is something that we would have happen every day. So if you're not going to sell more than this amount every day, you don't need it in stock. Right. So, I mean, I can start with like 800, I guess. Here, we'll go 1,000 fries just to keep it because we have shelf space. So why not is basically what I'm thinking here. We'll go 1,000 hot dogs. We'll go 400 pizzas. For the cans, we'll go like, I don't know. Let's just keep 1,000 cans in there, I guess. For the ice cream, we're not really selling very much. We'll keep minimum 400 in there. The skewers will go like 800. And then the paper bags, we want to keep like 4,000 or something. I don't really think that's necessary. We'll go 2,000. Okay, that's the stock. And you're just going to keep that. Now, if I wanted to add Char Shack, I could, but we don't have any items for Char Shack being delivered to this warehouse. So Char Shack right now is manually delivered. Speaking of manual deliveries, I want to go to you deliveries and cancel the New York distro contract. I no longer need this. Goodbye. Yes. We don't need that anymore. Instead, we're going to set that up for Char Shack. Ooh. Do I have to actually physically go? Oh, I have to do this. I have to go to... Nope. You are not there. Where are you? It's in here somewhere. New York distro. Here it is. Call. Start contract. I want to do it with Char Shack this time. And now we have that. So now I can set up this up. So let's say on Fridays, add entry. So what we want to do here is we're going to set up the stuff that we're selling in the electronics store now. Okay. We don't have like a big bulk order yet because we're not really doing that much. So Xanaman phones, we sell those. We want to sell the Xanaman watches as well. So there's the smartwatch. We also do, let's say, artsy, the Arty Fish smartwatch. We don't really sell those right now. I need more product diversity. I think we'd sell these phones though. The cheaper phone. I think we are selling that. And then I want the headphones. Okay, the Noise Boss. That's fine. That's something. And then where's the Rhythm by Trey? There. I think these are the 5 things we're selling. I don't remember. Don't we have 6? We have 6 tables, but I think we're only selling 5 products. So what we want to do is, of course, order something. Delivery fee is going to be 400. And this stuff is very expensive, right? Remember, these phone boxes like 13 grand a piece. So we can't take a whole lot of boxes of these things. But the idea is to just, without having to think about it, always have what we need in stock every week, right? So I'm going to say Monday on this because it gives me the full, I'm going to say Tuesday on this actually because it gives me the full week of rotation here on the budget. So I'm going to say I would just buy, something like this, 2 boxes of each one every week. So that's a $67,000 order. I don't know if we're actually going to need that. That's the thing. It's only half the boxes. But this is one of those things where it's just like trying to do it to where I don't have to think about it anymore. Maybe that's not actually required for this business yet. We're going to leave it like that, but I'm going to turn it off. I don't think it's needed for this business yet, because if I just look at it, our volume is not that good. We are actually getting 2 per hour now. Ooh, fancy. With our limit being 10, we have a ways to go. I want to start marketing. Yes, that was the next thing I wanted to do. I wanted to do marketing. Let's go do that. So now that we have the pallet shelves, we can have things delivered. We have the logistics guys that are going to deliver it to the store. We realistically don't have anything else to do with that food store other than making a blueprint and, you know, starting another one, right? That's the only thing we have left to do there. So, you know, we could do it. And then once that's all set up and ready to rock, the only thing we have to do from that point is to just tell the logistics manager to add that location to their deliveries. And then boom, done. That's it. We just say, hey, by the way, logistics person, you're doing this business too now. And now that store is always up to date, always stocked. It's pretty nice. We're out of hot dogs? Oh my gosh, that's a big thing for that restaurant, though. To be out of hot dogs is bad. Hold on, emergency. Turn on the siren. Wee, wee, wee. Let's whip past people and drive recklessly. Oh my God. Just the timings on everybody coming in there. All right. I didn't hit anything. We're good. We're still good. Man, the handling on this thing is so much different than that van. Obviously, the speed is different, too. Oh, boy. Oh boy, 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 oh, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, we received a call from the workforce. Now, is that for what I think it is? All the candidates are done. Okay, so we have all the candidates here for another purchasing agent, another delivery driver if we want to, etc. We have options for the next 7 days. So if I expand anything, I've got candidates that I can do for that. It might be interesting to, you know, need to hire security for the warehouse. I just feel like that would be kind of a cool thing to add to the game. You know, like people could go into your warehouse and steal things. I mean, people rob warehouses, right? Well, it's going to add extra cost, but hey, I mean, it's your warehouse. You probably want to defend it. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just not something that anyone even cares about, and maybe it's just me. Hot dogs. Hang on. Back up. I want to go just like this. Park. Grab this, please. No. We're not going to grab this. So if you haven't seen the game before, this is a really cool thing you can do too. You can go just like this. Go to hot dogs. We'll pull right here like that. There we go. We're already in the 70% range. A 77% on the fuel. Is that what that said? Jeez. We are going to drive the forklift. Absolutely. We're going to grab hot dogs. And we're going to stick it in the back of the... There it is. Yeah. Beep, beep, beep. And like that. Yep, there we go. And one more set. There we go. And we're good. Oh, I love this little thing. It's awesome. All right, we're out. Now we'll run right back up. We're going to have tons of hot dogs now. But the thing is, I don't need to do this many. I just wanted to show you that you could do this many, but I don't really need to buy this many, right? Because again, the warehouse is about to take care of it, right? And we're going to have a much better margin on the ones that are bulk ordered from the sea, if you will. We're bringing it in over there. Much better bulk order there. So I think I'm just going to buy 3 boxes for now. That should keep it ready to go. Oh my God, it's so quick. You know what? I don't even need 3 boxes. I think 3 boxes is exaggeration too. It's late in the day. I don't think they're going to go through 1 box. I think 1 box is fine just to keep them going. Yeah, open up. There you go. All right, we got to rush these dogs over there because they are... because the people... Oh, I got 99%. I must have hit something there. I don't know what I hit, but I must have hit something. Aw, makes me sad. I never remember which road it is. Is it this one or the other one? Okay, it's right. It's basically the same road that Ike is on, the same road that the warehouse is on. That's the street I need to go down to get to my place. I do like this auto lane keeping thing, though. It's really helpful, especially with these more powerful vehicles. It's definitely more helpful. Because I had a problem with that before running around. And all right, we're going to park here because we can. In the right direction, aiming the right direction too. We parked just after the ticketing. Love it. Don't have to pay for parking. All right, bring this in. Hot dogs coming through. Make way, make way. Hot dogs right here. I got them. Okay, good. We're not out of stock anymore. You're welcome. Go ahead and sell all the dogs. Those are burgers. Yeah, just sell all the dogs. We're good. There's 200 hot dogs left in the box. We'll put them on the shelf. All right, perfect. All right, then. So I guess the next thing to do now, just to see, right, make sure everything is working as intended, is to just go home, right? Maybe do some pull-ups, watch a little television, and, you know, go to sleep and wake up the next morning to see that we are, you know, many tens of thousands of dollars lighter with our big bulk order. And we can then visit our warehouse to make sure everything got delivered all right. We'll be able to see our stock in our business is much better. I'm getting another text from Work City. It's this one. Yeah, it's turning left here. Oh. The other thing I like about Auto Park is I can now approach from the opposite side, from the wrong side, I guess, and still end up parking facing the right direction. So bang, done. I love it. Okay. So let's go over here. I want to check that text message from City Workforce too. It's probably all these. Yeah, lots of different logistics manager options, which every business is going to need. Well, okay, every truck. I think every truck needs different logistics. No, it's just there's just a limit on how many a logistics manager can do. So if you're going over the limit, you just need another one. I think is what it is. Well, we'll figure it out if I'm wrong, but watch a little television. Lift ourselves up for about an hour. Can you imagine doing this for an hour? Man, you'd be ripped. Your arms would just be dead, I think. My arms would be dead. All right, we want to go to 1:52 a.m. Another 23 grand in the bank. And we should see a notification come in at 2 a.m. telling us there's a delivery. There it is. Seaside Internationals, it has arrived. Perfect. We're going to go over to about, let's say 6:57 a.m. is good. We'll grab a quick bite to eat. And we'll go check out our warehouse to see what kind of space we have available there. But with our logistics manager, we actually should see all this stuff is working now. So we should see the stock, warehouse stock, and here's the minimum stock in the store. So our warehouse has all this. We can always see how much we have in stock in the warehouse right here. And then if I go over to Fast and Fresh and inventory, we should now see a plethora of stuff. Definitely not short on anything. All up to what we said we wanted every day there, right? So very good. Looks like pricing wise, people are still trying to undercut me. I'm going to go big on ice cream. Guess what? I'm selling it for $4. What are you going to do about it? Pizza, $27.27. I like how you're thinking. How about we just go with $26.99? What are you going to do about it? Yeah, we're making it real cheap. Why? Because we're bringing it in the water now. We're bringing it over in bulk. So we have dramatically reduced the cost of goods sold. And as a result, we can afford to charge a lot lower prices and still be very profitable. That's how we gain a competitive advantage over our competition. Indeed. You know, I actually don't have to park here. Right, because my warehouse has 2 vehicle bays and I haven't filled both of them yet, I can just pull right in. I can just park right on the inside. I can just pull right in here. I don't need to park anywhere. Okay, so let's check out our pallets, make sure there's, you know, stuff on them. I just want to take a look at them. There we go. So this is how much space we're currently using on our pallet shelves. We've got quite a bit of space left over on just these 10 shelves that I've gotten already. Are still lots of room left, right? So we could afford to store more here, which is excellent because if we have another restaurant, we're going to want, you know, more on reserve. But at this point, we never have to worry about restocking the pizza place again or our fast food place again. We never have to worry about it. It's all covered for us every day, all the time, thanks to that van right there. All right, cool. So now it's, you know, the only thing I have to worry about managing as far as the stock goes is the electronics store, which is pretty easy to do since it's fairly low volume. And then we can now open another restaurant, right? Excited about that. But I don't know where we're going to open it. So I'm going to have to take a look at which markets need that. Yeah, probably should do that. let's actually not the maps. Let's go into Market Insider for that. So in the garment district, we just had a fruit and vegetable store open as well as a clothing store opened. Nope, sorry, closed. Yes, clothing store just closed. Fruit and vegetable store just closed. Is there anything that's really hot right now? Anything that's on the rise? There would be an icon next to them if they're like getting on the rise, or if they're falling, you know, excessively too. There would usually be like a little icon next to them. So I'm not seeing anything that's like really standing out to me that way. But you can see different events, different things opening, different things closing. You know, Kathy Para closed that one. Brewed Beans was opened by Rasana Teal, etc. And if we see guys like this, right, Huang here, he is one of my rivals. He's like the one that's in first place, and he just opened a new coffee shop in Central Park. Or, no, he called it Central Perk at 14th Street. Yeah. So looking at rivals now, I'm still in last, but I'm getting there, all right? I'm up to 140,000 weekly income. I still have to beat William at 233, but, you know, on top of that, I'm doing it with 2 businesses, so it is time definitely to open more businesses. But I'm going to start seeing more profit every day now because my cost of my inventory is so small compared to what it used to be. Okay, so I've been looking at the different regions, the different neighborhoods to try to figure out the different demands that are out there, right? Trying to kind of understand the different markets where things are and what we could potentially do, okay? Hell's Kitchen is where I wanted to open up the restaurant again, right? We have chicken kebab skewer here for 100%. Hot dogs are still 86% here, which is pretty good. You know, burgers are at 71, and then it starts to get a little lower from there. And French fries, pizza, 71. We still have really good options here for food. So Hell's Kitchen, we can still do that. And if I take a look at the maps and I go to Hell's Kitchen, that's the blue area. The issue with, that I have right now is that there's no good location to do it. You're right. All the good locations are kind of meh. They're all 15 capacity stuff. I don't like it. This one over here is a 30, which is nice, but doesn't have a great traffic score. We're going to need to use marketing anyway to kind of boost it up, but I'm going to need marketing to get this business running, which isn't a big deal. We could still do it. But I have another project, and I think this will be my next one. So after we set this restaurant up, this will be the next one. I want to take this building. I like this building. 75 person capacity. It's got decent traffic. It's in Midtown. It's like $1,000 a day to rent this place, and it's a huge upfront payment. It's a very expensive building, but you have a ton of space. What do I want to put here? Well, if it's still available, and if it's not still available, hopefully one near it is when we get to it. This is in Midtown, right? What I want to do for this, and it's a little hard to tell whether or not this is how you can gauge the demand for it, but I'm trying to use my brain here and say, I think this is how you gauge the demand for this, right? There is no product or service in this list that goes with a nightclub. Wow, it got really quiet all of a sudden. Let's have that music come back, man. You ruined I had my vibe going and you ruined it. All right. There's nothing in Midtown that talks about a nightclub. Nothing. But what you have to do is think about what goes in a nightclub, okay? And when you think about that, things start to make a little bit more sense for a nightclub to be opened up in Midtown. And I want it on that location. I think that location is perfect for it because, one, it's that, where'd it go? It's that 75 capacity, right? It's right next to Times Square Station. It's right there on 3rd Avenue, right by the park. It's in the heart of everything, right? There's subway stations coming through there on 3 different sides. I mean, kind of 4 if you count the Grand Central Station over here, right? So it is in the heart of the city for sure. It'll get a lot of traction here, and we could definitely set up a really cool nightclub in this location. So what goes in a nightclub? Why do I think it'll work here? Well, there's no cigars. That doesn't really go with the nightclub so much, but we could always sell them there anyway. We could open, it's just a couple of shelves. We could sell them there anyway. But here's the big things, right? Whiskey, beer, margarita, martinis, the high-end drinks, right? That's what's in the nightclub. People are going to buy the drinks, and then they will dance and have a good time. I'm just kind of thinking out loud of like what the design could look like. Like what does the design of a nightclub in this place look like, right? If I was to click this and open it up, I'm thinking the door's over here. So you come in on this side and this side, and then this is the stock room to keep all the drinks and stuff. So here's what I'm thinking. We have dance floor right here. Probably right here. All right. Big dance floor in this area. We put a big wet bar either in the back on this side or on one of the ends. But I'm thinking probably in the back, right? So people have to come right through the club and then they'll come get their drinks. Then they're in the heart of the party. They're deep in the building. Everything's great there. We have coat checks and stuff over on this side. We can take tickets and pay for that if they want to. We have lots of seating for people to sit around. You know, have standing tables and stuff over here on this side for people near the bar. They can drink, have a good time, all this stuff, dance, DJ, everything just be bumping right here in the center, the heart of the building. And we just have all the both sides kind of cover, you know, people being able to sit and talk to each other and stuff. And like disco balls everywhere, right? Obviously cameras everywhere too, and security everywhere. It's a very expensive endeavor, but I think it could be very profitable. So once I've got the second restaurant going, we can evaluate our, you know, amount of money per day. I'm hoping I'm well over the 30K per day at that point. And if I am, then I can afford to sink some risk into Midtown right here. And I think this is where I want to open up a nightclub. All right. So what we're going to do first is this building. It's 30 capacity. It's exactly what we need to open up another food place. And so we want to get that going, I think. So that's my next task, is to get that going. And part of doing that is I'll probably just go around. Part of doing that is to get a blueprint of the store we currently have, which is what I'm going to try to do right now. Is I'm going to go get a blueprint of it. I need to whip over here like this. Let me see, where is it? Yeah, straight down the block here. Okay. We're going to get a blueprint of our current. God dang it. Son of a mother. Like, what is that, man? Come on. Yes, I'm going very fast, but it's an unnecessary cut. You didn't have to cut me like that. All right, man. That's so unnecessary. Seriously, somebody take that guy's license away. All right, so we're going to come into here, and I like the way this thing looks. I don't like how sloppy and how unclean it is over here, but ultimately I like how this place looks. I think this is a little weird. This area here is a little bit strange. It's probably mostly because of the plants. I think if we remove the plants, we could then put tables in here, like the round tables, and maybe have some people sitting. It's, I mean, I could scoot this stuff just a little bit more that direction, then, but I can't adjust this in half increments, right? That's my problem right now. So ultimately, I like how this is. I think it's going to work out just fine. And I want to get a blueprint of it. So we're going to go to Interior Designer, save layout as blueprint. And I'm going to call this one right now. We just want this to be the restaurant, right? I'm just going to call this the restaurant. I spelt that right. Yeah. There it is. And so when we go to, you know, when we go to make the new store, that's how I want to do it. I'm going to need a bunch of money in order to do that, though. All right. And I need to find the interior designers because I haven't actually found them yet. So real quick, let's go ahead and find our interior installation firm. Where is that? Look at what the logo looks like. Okay, there's two of them. Interesting. Nugum Interiors and Christian Bahud. Okay. I'm not sure which one to choose, to be honest. So I guess we'll just set the destination for that one for now. Oh, great. I can't get out. I'm going to have to bump this guy. I got it. That's fine. All right, I'm going to head down there to Nugum Interiors, and we're going to see whether or not these guys can help me in setting up my new place to be exactly like my old place. And then while we're doing that, I'm going to have Anderson Recruitment go ahead and find me a bunch of people here. I'm just going to choose Charles Fast and Fresh. We can always move them to a different location too. Customer service, find me 10 people. You have, it's probably going to take me a while to earn the money to pay for all that. Let's go over the next 6 days, let's say. Find me those guys over the next 6 days. All right, and then we will just kind of cut a little bit here. There we go. I'm so glad that that bridge hides now. It used to not hide. Whoops. I'm out of the way. You're good. You're good. Go ahead, pass me. It's fine. Hey, look, we did it. Whatever. I didn't get hit. 99%, baby. All right, I probably just gonna, I could just park and walk over there, but whatever. Let's just park and walk over there. I don't care. What's the parking here? Is it free? It's not free. Is this free over here? Tell me this is free right here. Come on. $7. Well, you know what? It's fine. We're close enough to where I think we can get in here and talk to them pretty quick. This does look like a nice place, doesn't it? I mean, it should. They're an interior design company, right? So it should. Let's talk to the front desk, such as it is. Here we go. So address is going to be... Okay, I need to actually get the address first, don't I? I need to actually get the building first. So let's check out. It's the one... It's literally right next to the... Oh, my God. It's right next to them. Perfect. Okay, the building across the street, or down the street. Katie, honestly, it's the building you share a wall with, really. That's a different interior. Ooh. Oh, no. That's the wrong interior type. It's the one with the really small closet, man. I don't want that. Man, no. 2422. This is a C1. Oh, it's the wrong building type, man. I guess I'm going to have to just wait a little while, right? For the right building to open up. This one here's a C2. I like the C2s because they have those big, long... I can't see the interior of this. I mean, you know what it is, right? My back room, my stock room, right, it's really big. It can handle a lot of product. If I open the preview terminal, right, I have to have... Yeah, I don't want residential, though. I want different. Do I have to do residential? I guess I have to do residential for this. Well, it's okay. Maybe that's not even the right place I want. Maybe I want the other one. I tagged up anyway, so I'll be able to call him later. Let's see what the other guy's doing. It's which one is this one over here? Yeah, right here. Installation firm. Park right there, please. Got it. It's so fast. I love it. All right, let's walk in here and talk to these guys. Maybe they're different. Maybe they do different things. You guys do commercial, but you guys do businesses? Okay, you guys do retail and warehouse. Perfect. Yeah, C2. There it is. Business type. We want to do the... Ooh, they just set me up with a nightclub too, really? I mean, hey, maybe they'll design one for me. Ooh. That'd be cool, right? We would want in... I think it's in... Is it in A2? What was that? That building over there. Let's see what they would do. Can I see a preview of what it would look like? This is in M1. So if I went with, say, retail M1, and we go with nightclub. Where'd it go? Oh, it's gone. Oh, what gives? Do I have to do it in a different type of building? What, like, you'll only do it... Oh. Wait, you're saying I can't set up a nightclub with that? Dark, rustic. Okay, preview design. What does this look like? I mean, it looks pretty cool, right? But it's small. I wanted a big one. It's not fair. You won't let me do the M1s. I mean, I'll design it myself if that's what it takes, but what does the D2 nightclub look like? That's a bigger one. I'm loving the vibe of this whole place, man. You can look around it, make some tables and stuff over there, stuff on there. There's the DJ, dance floor. You got those window dividers over here with the couches to lounge around in. That's what I was looking to do, like a little VIP areas. Yeah. There's your bar with a bunch of bar stools. This is so expensive. There's your camera to watch the bar. Camera to watch this area over here. You don't have any cameras on the dance floor, which is interesting. Unless they're up in the ceiling and I don't see them. Coat check area right here. Yeah. Ideas, man. I've got ideas, but what I don't have at the moment, unfortunately, is I'm just going to tag up here. I don't have an easy way to copy that design to that building because that building's not the right design type. It's a C1, not a C2. So, like, I either need to open up the chain with a completely different look and maybe less product offerings, which could be fine, I guess. Or I just need to be patient and wait for a different building to open up. This one's cool. This is a D2. The problem with the D2 is it doesn't have a stock room, so if you're going to do stocking for it, you have to kind of do it integrated into your design. We had, I think Charred. Yeah, the pizza joint that I had before was a C2, or was it a D2? Sorry, like that. It didn't have a stock room. We put the stocking shelves were put directly behind the counter, essentially. So instead of the counter being up against the wall, we had the counter in the center of the building for them to order, and then seating was all the way around that, and sort of the stocking shelves kind of served as a back wall. Okay, well, I got some things to think about here, unfortunately. So, tell you what, I'm going to leave you guys here. Gave you a little bit of a teaser of the stuff that I'm thinking about anyway. I still want to make a really big-ass nightclub in this building. I still think it can work, but I am justifiably skeptical just because, I mean, like, big old stock room is waste of space. This is like one of those things where you'd really want to have like a giant clothing store or just like your supermarket kind of things. We called it priorities in the last series. Just a really big store that we ended up having like 4 of them. That sold like almost everything. But yeah, it's something to think about here. So I'm going to let this run and make some money while I think about it. But I now at least have seen the interior designers of stuff. This thing's at half a tank already. My God. Just because I'm curious, what does it cost me to fix 1% of the damage on this thing? 1% of the damage is $558. I'm screwed. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.